Here we are overlooking Lost Hope Bay, and across the way you can see Minot, which is a mining town. And it could be a little bit snowy, although as a kid I always remembered it as this kind of swampy green place. Maybe we could have snow swamps. And the structure around Minot, as you can see, is closer in design to that from Ultima V than that from Ultima VI. In general, the Ultima V map I find to be the most interesting and wild design for the map in terms of its cool curves and interesting areas. A lot of it was pared down for Ultima VI since they went with a single seamless open world. Here you can see the start of my meta paint shader texture thing going on, where I have the small detail texture and then the large continental texture on top of it. Obviously this is pretty early and it's not blended well and it just looks like a bunch of pixels everywhere, but it'll get better as I develop it. But even with this small amount of detail, you can see walking across these snowy mountaintops, it almost looks a little more like a real place you could walk around in a game than it did before when it's just a single solid color. In these areas outside of Minot with the cliff textures, there's more detail. And if we go across Lost Hope Bay, we can see the start of Stonegate. The reflective water shader is temporary. That's just something that shows up in Blender to give me an idea for what the surface might look like, but I already have a really cool ocean shader that works in Unity.